My secret tip. Can you guess what it is? You probably can't, but I'm wearing it.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel and another informative video. I think we're on a bit of a streak with these, so I'm going to keep them coming. Today I have a topic that I actually thought about yesterday when I was squatting, and it's about strength retention. Now, we know that as we diet, the main goal is going to be, with regards to muscle retention, is going to be maintaining strength, or at least maintaining relative volumes in the gym. We do know to an extent that the volume required to retain lean muscle mass is actually slightly lower than the volume that's required to obviously gain muscle mass. So we can get away with slightly less work than we probably think, but I'm on the side of, I think we should look to retain as much as we can. If we can retain strength and we can keep numbers high with forms standardized, I think we should. I think that will promote the best end result. If you're copping out on training volume that could be done or could be had, I think there's a missing cog in your head that's not quite the competitive bodybuilder that maybe I am and that other people are, that I know are out there, that are really these people that just, they don't want the second place, man. Like, you don't want that. You want to be the best person that you possibly can be, and at the same time you don't want someone that's doing potentially more training volume than you and, you know, reaching those higher levels of intensity. You don't want them beating you on stage. And that's something that I always think about. I think, how can I potentially be the best person ever? And obviously that comes with some level of periodization. That comes with fatigue management, because if you're of the mindset of just killing yourself in the gym, you won't promote the best results. I guarantee you that, because there will be sessions where cumulative fatigue is far too high. You don't take frequent deloads. You don't manage your fatigue whatsoever. You're going to get, one, probably fucking hurt. You're going to be an absolute ball bag of injuries. And two, you just won't make the long-term progression that's seen in individuals that do periodize your training. So I'm definitely not against training periodization or deloads or backing off or fatigue management or anything like that, but I am of the opinion that you should still be training fucking hard, and that you should be pushing in your sessions, and that you should be doing as much as you can possibly do to create the best result. Now, my secret tip. Can you guess what it is? You probably can't, but I'm wearing it. That's the clue. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing my ultimate, well, maybe not the ultimate, but I'm wearing one of my key tools in strength retention when we're dieting. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about Kai Greene. Now, when you look at Kai Greene in his old YouTube videos, when he was dieting down for the Olympias or any sort of big major bodybuilding show, what did Kai Greene always do in his training videos? And what did he have? What was one of the tools that you'll probably have seen in his YouTube videos? It's the hoodie. The Kai Greene hoodie. And why do you think that? Just have a think as to why he's always wearing a hoodie, and potentially why he's always got the hood up as well. Kai Greene is a very deeply mindset on sort of spiritual level guy. Now, I'm not going to go all Kai Greene on you, because I actually get pissed off sometimes, and I don't care if this is sort of outlandish, but I actually get pissed off when Kai Greene answers questions that are very straightforward, and he answers them in some sort of spiritual guru way that actually doesn't even answer the question whatsoever. But that's regardless. That's not the point of this video. he is a very mentally orientated person. So he's driven by how his mindset is and how he's able to handle situations with regards to his mindset. Now, he wears a hoodie for a reason that's relative to his current mindset. He needs to be in a certain place to retain numbers in the gym, or to progress, or to train hard, or to just be in this mental state that gets him perfectly set up to make the best out of his weight training sessions. Now, when you diet down and you start getting leaner, especially as a natural athlete, maybe not Kai Green because he's just big and jacked as fuck anyway, it doesn't matter what he wears, but as a natural athlete or someone that's a little bit smaller, you will start to look in the mirror and you'll second guess yourself. You'll look at yourself and you'll think, I'm genuinely getting small. Do I even lift? And do you think that's an advantageous mindset to have when you've got a heavy weight on your back, or you're just about to pull a heavy weight off the floor, or you've got two heavy as fuck dumbbells sitting on your quads waiting to be pressed? Do you think that's a good mindset? Do you think that you're in the best environment to get behind those weights and start shifting them? I'd argue that you're not. I'd argue that looking in the mirror and thinking you're small is going to correlate in small lifts. It's like this whole believe to achieve, or like if you believe you can do it type thing. It's this whole mentality of, can you do something? I think when you look in the mirror and you see someone that's big and strong, when you're gaining weight and when you're bulking and you're sort of filling out your t-shirts, you're more likely to go into those weights and kill it. I know that I am. So something that, and you can probably guess what it is by now, but something that I employ in my own training is the idea of wearing a hoodie when I'm doing my big lifts. Of course I take my hoodie off, otherwise I'd just be a complete sweat bucket. There were times when I was younger where I didn't take it off whatsoever, and I was literally Kai Green. And I was a sweaty motherfucker. And I didn't take it off at all. And I think I wore the hood as well, like this. I literally walked around the gym like this. What a cretin. But yeah, I don't take this off when I'm doing my compound movements. My squats, usually my deadlifts, and any other things like my big pressing moves at the start of the session where I do have to look in the mirror before pressing, I keep the hoodie on. And this correlates in my mindset. I look at myself and I think, I'm still big. I look bigger in this. It's an XL, like, what, I don't know what it is. It's like a double XL hoodie. It's huge. And it helps me so much, because if I look at myself and I'm in my t-shirt, I don't look big. And a lot of people will come up to me and say, after I've normally squatted, not much else, and they'll say, wow, like you do a lot of weight for a guy of your size. And that doesn't help my mindset, because then I've got to go and do another set and I'm like, am I actually meant to be doing this? Like, I'm like 70-ish kilos and squatting a lot of weight for reps. Am I actually meant to be able to do this? And it sort of makes me second guess myself. So I think one of the biggest things that you can do as someone that's dieting down and that's going to get sort of slightly messed up in terms of your mindset with how you look and how you feel, I think that wearing a hoodie, or at least making yourself look in a certain way, feel good, is going to provide some huge benefits. I think this also correlates nicely into females that are going into the gym. If you are taking the piss or mocking females that go into the gym wearing makeup, fuck off. Because if they feel good and that correlates in a good session, go ahead and let them do that. It's none of your business whether they're wearing makeup or not. And I used to think, I was like, why do girls wear makeup in the gym? And now I actually know, I realise that's a reason. They feel good and they have good workouts as a result of it. So feeling good, being mentally in a place that you feel like you can retain numbers or progress numbers, however you feel. This applies to dieting or gaining weight or maintaining whatever. It applies to all areas. So guys, take this on board, maybe try it, let me know how it goes, and any other comments or questions or queries on this, if you can relate, comment below, hashtag relate, and we will speak again, I'm sure, either tomorrow or in my next video, which may well be a prep update. But all things are going well at the moment, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers, guys, and see you in the next one.